The name Moses echoes throughout history as the greatest liberator who ever lived. But before he led a nation, he was just a baby, born into Egyptian slavery. At that time, Pharaoh, fearing the growth of the Hebrew people, ordered the drowning of every newborn male. Amidst this terror, Moses' mother, Jochebed, placed her faith in a basket made of reeds, launching it into the waters of the Nile. The baby was found by Pharaoh's daughter and raised as an Egyptian prince. He grew up in wealth and power, but his heart belonged to his people. The turning point came when, defending a Hebrew, Moses killed an Egyptian. Looking this way and that, and seeing no one, he struck down the Egyptian and hid him in the sand. Exodus 2:12. Fleeing from Pharaoh, he spent 40 years as a shepherd in the Midian desert, where he lost everything he had. It was there, in the quiet of the wilderness, that the call came. God appeared to him in a burning bush that burned without being consumed and said, "I am who I am. Say this to the people of Israel, I am has sent me to you." Exodus 3:14. Moses, accompanied by his brother Aaron, returned to Egypt. The confrontation with Pharaoh was not a debate, but a battle of powers. Pharaoh, hardened, refused to free the Hebrews. God then sent the 10 plagues, a devastating display of his power against the Egyptian gods. From water turned to blood to thick darkness, each plague was an ultimatum. The climax came with the last plague, the death of the firstborn, which forced Pharaoh to yield, setting millions of Hebrews free. But freedom did not come easily. The Egyptian army pursued the people to the Red Sea, trapping them. In this moment of despair, Moses raised his staff, and God parted the waters, and the people of Israel went into the midst of the sea on dry ground, the waters being a wall to them on their right hand and on their left. Exodus 14:21-22. The Hebrews crossed on dry ground, while Pharaoh's army drowned. The liberation culminated at Mount Sinai, where God made a covenant with his people. He gave Moses the 10 Commandments, as it is written, "I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. You shall have no other gods before me." Exodus 22:3. The journey lasted 40 years in the desert. Moses never set foot in the promised land, but he freed a people and transformed them into a nation under God's law. Who was Moses? He was the man who, through courage and obedience, changed history, teaching us that faith is more powerful than any empire. His legacy is living proof of God's power in the life of an imperfect human being. If this historical reflection inspired you, help spread this message. Like the video so it can reach more hearts. Comment below with the most impactful moment of this narrative, or suggest the next great biblical figure we should explore. And of course, subscribe to the channel and share this story of faith with anyone who needs hope today. Your participation makes a difference. May your faith be strengthened.